despite the wretched conditions. There's a chill wind whistling across Hillsborough, but the pitch looks good, and groundsman David Barber and his staff have ensured the game going ahead in spite of an inch-and-a-half of rainfall since 8 o'clock this morning. Wednesday are protecting an unbeaten home record in the First Division and will be keen to make up for only their 3rd defeat of the season last week at Coventry. The goalkeeper Martin Hodge had a fitness test on a thigh strain this morning, but he's come through okay and preserves his record of not missing a match since he joined the club. Mel Sterland picked up a foot injury during the Milk Cup victory over Fulham in midweek, but he too has recovered. Norwich City's downfall in recent times has been their away form. In fact, they've not won away from Carrow Road in 22 League and Cup matches, stretching back almost 12 months. But Mike Shannon will be as keen as anyone today to put the record straight. The man who won 46 England caps and played his 850th senior game last week remains as enthusiastic about the game as anyone. So those are the teams for this afternoon's match. We now pick up the action shortly after the kick-off. Well, every player will want to keep warm in these conditions, and Martin Hodge came out of his area to take that free kick just to get involved, I imagine. And nicely tucked on there to Blair, gets in a good-looking cross as well, and the keeper Wood lost it. Chris Woods was caught in a bit of no man's land, and Steve Bruce helped him out. What a good cross this was from Andy Blair, swinging in the wind, and Woods didn't quite get it right, and as you see, he missed it completely, but Bruce was there. Perhaps an agonising moment for Bruce, that, who put through his own goal in his debut for Norwich. Here's the corner. Only gone back to Blair. Hits it first time. Wasn't a bad idea, that. And here's Shirtliff. Norwich will have to funnel men back as Sterland delivers another cross in the area. Once more, it's Bruce who gets it away. As far as Sterland once more. He was absolutely right there. Worthington, a sensible ball just inside the area. There's Shelton going across. The defender went for the ball. Shelton went across his leg. The referee said nothing doing, but here's Dean at the other end, and he's put Norwich one up. Sheffield Wednesday caught cold. It's the 3rd time that Dean has threatened a goal, and this time he makes it count. Well, people were still debating whether or not Wednesday should have had a penalty. And the long clearance caught Sheffield Wednesday out. And Dean was in a flash. Shirtliff, taken by Chapman. Blair had to hold things up there, but now he finds Shelton. Alvaradi, here's Marwood, still trying to get an opening for himself. Oh, and the biscuit completely. Chapman is brought down this time, and that is a penalty. This time there was no question. Haylock was the defender who brought Chapman down. But it was the missed kick inside the penalty area that caused the problem. Marwood coming across here, manages to slide the ball in. A complete missed kick there by Watson. Chapman's brought down. Now then, last week Mel Sterland missed a penalty at Coventry City. He now has a discussion with Andy Blair about who's going to take the penalty. It's going to be Blair, so Sterland has relinquished the job. So Andy Blair, who's got just 1 goal since he joined Wednesday at the start of this season, hopes to get his 2nd. The referee's not quite happy about where the ball is placed. In fact, I think he wants it further forward, which is a bit ironic. Now the referee's happy. And Andy Blair steps forward to try and equalise for Sheffield Wednesday. He can't do it though. Woods makes the save, and I I wonder now if Sterling will be wishing he'd not handed over the responsibility. And Chris Woods, apart from saving that penalty, has had a relatively quiet time to say how much pressure they've been under. Ooh, Shannon here. And coming up on the outside is Mendham in a good position. Onside, cut back. Oh, it should have been number 2. Donovan must score. It's 2-0 to Norwich. Sheffield really pay the penalty once again for some slack work. The Norwich players run to their supporters, and they must now surely see that that run of 22 away games without a win is going to be over. Dean couldn't supply the finish. Dono had just stuck out a foot, stopped the ball, and had virtually a vacant net to aim at. His 3rd goal of the season. Marwood. Oh, and here's a real chance for Lee Chapman. Can he make it 2-1? What a magnificent save that was by Chris Woods. He can't have had more than a second or two to see that one, as it took a deflection from Chapman's shot. The ball here out to Chapman, and he gets in the shot. It took the deflection, and that was a positively brilliant save. Corner. Chapman again is there. That's going to be another corner. Well, Wednesday will fight to the end. But it'd be quite amazing if they could conjure up 2 in the last few moments of this game. A longer one. Oh, and the keeper's off his line here. Van Wyk away. And it still will not go in. It will now from Mel Sterland. His left foot fairly cracked that one in. Well, now, can Wednesday yet stage a grandstand revival? It seemed as though the ball was never going to go into the net. Blair lifted the corner in here, and Chapman was hustling. The ball came off the top of one of the Norwich heads, and with Woods out of position, Van Wyk knocked it away off the line. It's turned back here. Again, it comes off the line, and Mel Sterland fairly belts it in.